Hi, and welcome to this episode of Underground Video Network's Behind the Counter. This is a very special episode. We're going to be talking about what to look forward to at our favorite comic book convention here in the Ohio area, the Gem City Comic-Con. So stay tuned. Hi, and welcome to this episode of Underground Video Network's Behind the Counter. We're your hosts. I am Michael Boroff.
I'm Richard Catterjohn.
And we are here to tell you about one of our favorite comic book conventions here in the Ohio area, if not just all over for us. We are, of course, talking about Gem City Comic-Con. Richard, how long have we been going to Gem City Comic-Con?
Since 2008.
That's right.
We missed the first one.
We did miss the first one. I know we talk a lot about Gem City. We mentioned that it's one of our favorite cons, and we're really being honest. We're not being paid or anything. We're not being like, hey, if you do this, it really is.
We are getting tickets to get in.
Yes. So yeah, if you have a comic book convention, give us tickets. We'll talk about your show. No, that's not the reason why. Gem City was and is one of the first conventions that I really got to attend.
I mean, we got to meet Marv Wolfman the first year. I mean, that was great.
Oh yeah, and it was. I'd gone to smaller things before, like when we did the show, but Jim's.
We actually lost him in the dealer's room.
We had
to go look for him.
I was gone. It was literally
me's going, Mike.
The ADD totally kicked in there. It's like, I'm gonna be completely professional. I'm gonna. It really did. It really did change the way I saw comic book conventions, and we really do genuinely love it so much. One of the things we love most about it is it's not your big pulp culture. Here's our celebrities. You gotta wait 8 years to get tickets to it. It's
6-hour wait in line for an autograph.
Exactly. For at least me, Gem City is what a comic book convention should be. It's creator based.
Right.
You go there to see comic book creators.
I mean, it's got the national, plus it's got local.
Yes.
I mean, it's all comic related.
Yes. And we've been fortunate enough to be going there for so long, we've gotten to see it evolve and develop into what it is today. And
New location.
New location, yes. This year they're going to be at the Dayton Convention Center.
It's April the 2nd and 3rd.
And first weekend of April, it really is. It's one of those things that I always look forward to every year. It's almost like a social gathering after you've been going there for so long.
Oh yeah, we know a lot of the creators and stuff.
Oh yeah, so. Richard here, if you've been following like on Facebook on our website, has been posting the Road to Gem City Comic-Con videos, which is almost heartfelt for me because I'm watching some of these and I'm like, this is the first time I met this person. And this is the first time I talked to this person, and I am genuinely still friends with those people, like right now. Like, one recently was our friend Molly Durst.
Right.
First time I met her was at Gem City, and I got to interview her, and I talked to her, and that was way back in like 9, I think. 09?
Yeah.
And she is still, to this day, one of my favorite people. And I go back, and I watch those videos, it's like, this is when I first met this person. It's so great not only to see the friendship evolve, but these are creators, and I got to see people like her work evolve, Justin Wasson,
right?
Just so many people off the top of my head I can't even think about, but I have been fortunate enough to see these people's careers blossom and develop, and in some small way, I've helped been a part of it, giving them the attention that they deserved. And for me, that's what's great about Gem City is it's one of your perfect conventions for doing that. It gives the local creators the voice and the ability to be seen that they deserve.
I know, Sean Forney shows up.
Yes.
A lot of the different ones, Just go back, see the archives. I'm posting them every Thursday until we get to the convention itself. So.
Yeah. And this year is going to be big for us because amongst the myriad of activities that's going to be going on at Gem City, Saturday at 1 o'clock, we are going to be part of a podcast panel.
Again, I can't believe they let us back.
I know.
After the last one, no.
Yeah. We're going to be able to sit down with our friend Amanda Gillum, and it's going to be moderated by
Christina Blanche,
who, again, I got a chance to meet at Gem City Comic-Con, and it's one of those things where it's just we became friends after that. gonna look forward to it. It's the podcasting, finding your voice and making it heard podcast.
Saturday at 1.
Saturday at 1. You'll get to hear us schlubs talk about how we do what we do.
I don't know if we'll be able to talk. Oh, sorry, Amanda.
Yeah,
just tease Amanda.
You know, I'm going to be dressing up as Ant-Man, so I'm just going to hand her my helmet, which she already said she's going to wear. So that's going to be our cue to be able to talk. It's like, I really want to talk about this topic. Look, I have my Ant-Man helmet. And it's like, that's not the only thing going on this weekend. We're going to be there. This is our first year. We're going to be able to be there for both days.
Yeah, definitely. And panels both days.
Yes.
There was tons of stuff. There's a local creators panel by Scott. So he's going to be doing that right after us at 2 o'clock.
Yes, Scott Bachman's local creators panel at 2 o'clock. Definitely, if you're in the mindset that is creating a comic book is something that you're interested in doing, I would highly recommend sitting in on this panel. He's fantastic. He's another one of those people whose work we've gotten to see develop and evolve over the years.
Yes, Our Super Mom.
Oh God, that's such a good book. You definitely want to take the time and take a listen to it.
And then on Sunday, our good buds Frank and Bill's coming back together for the Raymond Power Hour, which hopefully this will lead to more Geek Street. Okay, Frank, Bill. So that should be fun. And then right afterwards is a Fanboy Feud,
which we got to compete in last year. It is so much fun. It's your nerdy take on the Family Feud, and it was hilarity abound. It was so much fun last year. Don't know if we're going to be in it this year.
Probably not.
Probably not,
We'll
because
pass.
I want to be able to watch it this year. We had so much fun doing it last year, and I had so much fun going back and watching the videos. Like, I just want to watch this. Another thing to look forward to at Gem City, one of the things I always look forward to is the charity auction. Check the site for details on what time it is. All the proceeds. The proceeds.
It's on Saturday.
It's on Saturday.
Yeah.
The proceeds go to the Hero Initiative, which is something I'm very fond of. It's an organization to help comic book creators. So if you don't know this, your local and even higher tier comic book creators, they don't get the benefits and the insurance that a lot of...
Well, some of the ones that even work for Marvel and DC don't either.
Exactly.
From back in the day, they never had the insurance. Mm-hmm. So this helps out aging artists.
Yes.
I want to say that gently, but aging artists who needs help. And then even the modern, artists who needs help.
It is. It's a really good cause. If you've ever picked up a comic book, be it a big title or an independent comic book creator, and... it's just another way of supporting it, and so many people have donated over the years some really great things. I always, every year, I almost don't buy anything throughout the con until after the auction, because it's just like, I'm waiting for the auction. And I was very lucky last year. One of our friends of our show, Rodney Fike, had this fantastic work of his take on Steve Rogers' Captain America, and when I saw that he had a huge one canvassed, I'm like, that's it.
That's the original.
That's the original.
Piece.
And I sat there throughout the entire auction. I was like, God, I want that. Oh, I want that. Holding off. And when they put that canvas up, and I was fortunate enough to come home with it. Check the site. I even have a picture of me and Rodney with it. It's hanging proudly in my living room. I am so proud of that piece. And that's another great thing about Gem City, is all the great artwork you can find there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Everybody's got stuff for sale. Mm-hmm. Just check it out. Check the website out. Mm-hmm. It's gemcitycomiccon.com.
Yep.
And go through all the guests who are going to be there. There's just too much for us really to sit here and go blah, 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 blah down.
Scroll.
So go check it out. Some national artists, writers, and then local. So everybody's going to be there.
Yeah, I would dare say that 75, if not 80% of the artwork that adorns my office at home was purchased at Gem City, because I love everybody down there so much, and I love seeing the original artwork and their work, and it's just always proudly displayed. I think I've probably got more Justin Wasson artwork on my wall than I do anybody.
then the other thing that's going on Saturday.
Yes, it wouldn't be me if I didn't happen to mention the. It wouldn't be a comic book convention without the cosplay, and over the years I have taken photos of some really fantastic costumes and cosplay. Everything from the littlest of little to the biggest of biggest people.
Every kid gets a prize.
That's right. They're going to be doing the costume contest, and they're going to be separating between the adults and the kids, which I think is more beneficial towards the adults because you can't compete these kids. Look,
Especially that little Doctor Who kid.
Oh my God! I so wanted to adopt him. It's unfair to the adults. I don't care how many hours you put into your work. When you see this little guy dressed up as a doctor, you're just like throwing him prizes, like you're the greatest.
Registration starts at 11, and then the actual contest is at 3.
Yep. And you'll be able to, one of the great things that they do to kind of announce the costume contest is they have the costume contest parade, where everybody who's entered into the costume contest basically lines up and almost like I was going to say limbo. That's not the dun, 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 rumbas or whatever, you know. But they parade throughout the entire perimeter of the.
It's the locomotion.
The locomotion, and it's just their way of letting everybody see and to be seen.
And the actual cosplay competition is sponsored by RU Games. Our friend Paul's doing this, and he's bringing in Katie Bird Cosplay as the judge.
Yes. And as I've stated before, no, you will not see me in the costume contest for 2 reasons. 1, somebody's got to take pictures of it, and I love doing that. And 2, I have come out many different times, and I own it, and I admit it. I buy my costumes, so for me, I never enter because it's just not fair. Then I just love seeing the costumes, and over the years of doing costume work and everything, I have learned a deeper appreciation for the people that do put the time and effort and work into their costumes, and believe me, it shows. So if you get a chance to, when you're walking around and you see the Congo, that was it, the Congo line of costumes, the costume Congo, I love that. We're gonna have to talk to somebody. Through the convention, you know it's time to make haste to where the costume contest is going to be. Always fun, always great to see the people who put their effort into it. There's so much at Gem City. It really is one of our favorite cons. And
remember, go to gemcitycomicscon.com for all information. April the 1st, or 2nd and 3rd, and at the Dayton Convention Center.
Yep, and we'll be there talking to people, taking pictures and everything, and we really hope to see you there.